yeah. Shoo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, all right. Ah, oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm all right. Listen, everyone's having a party. Oh my goodness. Okay, I paused that. Yeah, I'm down here. I have been sick for, it feels like forever, but I know definitely it's been about 2 weeks. Um, and yeah, me not going to the doctors, hospital, just letting my body heal on its own. It's just what I did, what I decided to do. What's going on, Letitia? How you doing? Ooh, Lord, listen. I didn't even cook Thanksgiving, and that's why I'm in this kitchen right now, baby. I'm about to put on some gumbo. Okay, I'm about to make gumbo and possibly some other shit like um I've been sick. And when I say sick, I'm talking about sick, body worn down. Um, and I know people be like, Bomb, you need to go to the doctor. Bomb, you need to go to the doctor. I don't know why young people think that you should be going to the doctors. Like if I break a bone, yes, I should go to the doctor so they can reset it. If I if I end up having a heart attack or some shit like that, yes, I go to the doctor so they can, you know, determine what's wrong with me, what's wrong with my heart, and put me on medication, so I can live longer. But I'm sorry to inform y'all, but colds and viral infections and shit like that, your body will fight that shit off if you have a good immune system. Okay. And I'm not a person who've ever taken no illicit drugs. I don't drink alcohol. You know what I mean? And fairly, I've been a very healthy person besides aches and pains from all the shit I've done with my body, twisting and turning, back flipping and shit like that. But other than that, though, right? Other than that, like I don't see what the problem is and why people think you should always go to the doctors. Yes, if my blood pressure, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have diabetes, I don't have any of those things. I simply am a person who have pain though, right? We know where my pain stem from. There's nothing that can be done about it except management of pain. And I already get management of pain already. Okay. So other than that, though, my immune system is strong. And so yes, if it takes a week or 2 weeks for me to fight off something, yeah, then that's what I have to do. I've had the flu, I've had COVID several times. Okay. I've had the flu and a viral infection that we know that this was, and I know based on my grandson, right? Based on my grandson, and I know I had what he had, that's how I know it's a viral infection. He was on antibiotics. I was not on antibiotics. Okay. I fought through it, and here I am. Living, baby. I'm living. Now, before I finish, though, I've heard that we lost a YouTube person here on YouTube. And, I like to make sure before I start wishing people well, but somebody did show me, that yes, she did pass away. I'm sorry to hear about that. And she's not that far from me. So if I get any information, about where the services will be, I actually may go, depending on when it is, you know, because Philadelphia is not that far at all. I would definitely go and pay respects to her. Um, but it was Trinidad, right? Trinidad. The last time she was up here, she came on. It was actually the first and the last time, which was like a couple of weeks ago. She came on my panel, and she was as crazy as she's always been, funny, crazy, and I'm sorry to hear. about her passing. I'm actually kind of sad because I said something to her, not on my panel, but like on Sharon's panel, like maybe about a month ago now. She was in the hospital. I'm not sure if anybody remember that. And I said something out my mouth that that anyway, I said something out my mouth. I kind of told her what I saw, right? Um, and I could tell that, she knew that I was right because she kind of jumped off the panel after that, right? Um, but yeah. Anyway, so here we go, y'all. I'm gonna be cooking. We're gonna have us some fun and we're gonna talk. Y'all gonna come and tell me what's been going on here on YouTube. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I've been staying away. Y'all see me like I go on over there by Sharon because I like Sharon, you know. I like, and if he's talking about something that I interested in hearing about, because I don't be knowing what the hell they be talking about. Listen, y'all could tell when I go up there, I don't be knowing who they talking about, who is the person, and I just give my opinion based on what I'm hearing everybody say, and I'm trying to just not judge. I don't want to judge the black woman. I don't want to judge the black man. You know what I mean? Especially based on my life. I don't like doing that. I wouldn't want anybody to judge me based on their life. Like like I would be one of the worst persons. That would be very hypocritical of me to have me talking to someone who have never done things that I know I've done, and then they start judging me based on how they live their life. I wouldn't like that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't like it. And they wouldn't like that I don't like it because I'm gonna let them know how I don't like it. Okay. And I'm gonna be very blunt about that shit. And therefore, that is how I also um, you know, I try not to be judgmental of people. I just am not judgmental of people. You know what I mean? If people are adults and they doing whatever they doing and they enjoy what they're doing, who am I to tell them that they shouldn't be doing what they're doing? Shit. Now if they hurting other people, that's a different conversation. But if they ain't hurting nobody but themselves, even in that case, they ain't got nothing to do with me. And therefore, shit. So I know people don't like that about me. Because some of the men be wanting me to give them, my opinion based on me. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. I can't do that. First of all, I don't know if you want me to do that, right? Cause shit. But then again, I would never do that. I'm not gonna do that. So I say if women are saying they're not gonna be with men, then shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. And if they want to be with men, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I do want to talk about I'm a reference abuse because we do know that Trinidad was an abused woman, right? She was abused, and man, why did my husband leave this up? Yo, I'm about to clean this chicken. I have to clean this chicken. What's going on, Sean? How you doing, Letitia, and everybody else? Listen, I feel Trinidad. She was abused, right? And the reason I know that is because she told us herself. It wasn't speculation. It wasn't anybody guessing. I was over there on Fight Club the first time I met her, right? Here on YouTube, and it was on Fight Club, and she ended up turning on her cam, and it looked like she had two black eyes. Okay. To me, I kept seeing two. I think somebody said they saw one. But okay, she had a black eye and her teeth were knocked out. And she mentioned that he whipped her ass and she told the story. And everybody felt sorry for her. Nobody. See, that's the one thing I like about our community. the black men and black men might say a lot of shit, right? We may say a lot of disparaging shit to each other. But on that fucking panel, when everybody can see that she was in trouble, I'm talking about even the men was telling her that she needed to leave. Angry Man was up there. He was telling her, hey, you shouldn't be in that situation. There was other men up there and they was like, oh, everybody felt sorrow for her. You know what I mean? And the thing is that I didn't hear nobody, and I'm talking about based on the people I know, right? I'm shocked. I was actually shocked that they wasn't blaming her. But they did not blame her. They did not blame her. Okay. And everybody felt, you know, everybody felt sympathy. Sympathy, pity. I had all those things in me. And you know what I mean? I didn't even know what to say to her. You know what I mean? I was just asking a question, she answered. Um, yeah. It was wild, y'all. It was wild. I understand you may love that man, but you should not sit there and take that man to put his hands on you. She and any woman should walk away, but don't give up on men. I understand. I do agree with you. Hey, cynical one, how you doing? I had a very bad Thanksgiving. I was just getting better. Okay, that's why I'm about to cook Thanksgiving dinner now. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to cook dinner. Usually I cook Thanksgiving dinner the day before, and so when everybody wake up on Thanksgiving, all the food is done. And this year I didn't do that because I was sick. I'm still a little, kind of like in a fog almost, but I'm coming out of it. I'm able to speak better. My throat is not hurting like it was, and things like that. Actually, you know what? I probably would have been better sooner if I would have drunk water. Oh my God! Like I was taking the Mucinex. It wasn't Mucinex. It was a something DM. I forget what my husband bought me. First, it was NyQuil and DayQuil because I was just covering the symptoms, right? I was just trying to live through the symptoms because I couldn't breathe. Shit, I couldn't breathe worth a damn. And I don't breathe through my mouth. I breathe through my nose, right? And so I felt like I was dying because my nose was so stopped up. Oh my God. So I was taking actually, we mostly had NyQuil, so I would sleep a lot. I was just taking the NyQuil and going to sleep, which I was okay with because as long as I could breathe, right? I was breathing. Um, but then I realized I was taking a lot of it. I was taking a lot of NyQuil. So I had hubby go get me the dual pack where you have the NyQuil and the DayQuil. So then I realized, okay, this it's been a week of me taking this and I'm still suffering, you know? So then I realized, okay, I talked to my sister and she was like, yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing but allow you to sleep, you know? And she told me what the doctor told her a couple of years back. She said the doctor say take Sudafed or something, I don't know, something DM and drink water. So my ass, right? I had hubby get me the medicine, but I still didn't drink water because, as far as I was concerned, liquid is liquid, water is liquid. So if I drink Kool-Aid, if I drink soda, that's like me drinking water. You see what I'm saying? And so I was taking the medicine, which was making me feel better. But now all of that stuff that was coming up, it was sitting in my stomach. And I felt like I had to, you know, throw up. But I refuse to throw up. I hate throwing up. I'm one of them people who, so I was drinking and kind of stopping myself from throwing up. I was trying to eat on crackers, but it wasn't feeling better. So now I'm really feeling bad. Not only my throat and everything feeling a little better, but my stomach is sick as hell. And I leakily threw up, right? I talked him and provoked him into throwing up. And once he threw up, he felt better. He started running around the house like he wasn't even sick no more. But my ass, stubborn ass, I refused to throw up. So then I was like, oh, I can't do it. Like, I just refused to throw up. So then I talked to my sister again, and she was like, yeah, you're gonna be okay. You just need to drink a lot of water. And then I thought to myself, she did tell me to drink water. She did tell me the doctor told her to drink water and take that medicine, right? The decongestion, whatever that was. And so I drank some water, y'all, and I felt almost, it was like within an hour, I started feeling better. Like my stomach is like it flushed out. I used the bathroom, and all of that stuff that was in my stomach just flushed right out. And so I didn't throw up, and I felt better, and I feel better. So I've been drinking water ever since. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me grab my ice water right now. Okay, don't be stubborn like me. I'm stubborn. I'm gonna tell you, I'm really stubborn. I do not like water. Water tastes bad in my area, even though we have this purifying thing on this, and you know, but the problem is the ice, right? We got the purifier. So if I get water from my sink, it's purified, right? But the goddamn ice. I don't think that's purified water that turned to ice. But anyway, I hate my stomach was feeling so bad. So I was sick longer than I should have been because of my stubbornness. But my immune system, I just turned 55, for those who don't know. And my immune system is, I have a good immune system. Like I really do not have any illnesses, besides pain. And pain is not an illness, you know what I mean? Like I, I was in the military. I got harmed in the military, and there's nothing, you know, that they can do about it. I guess I could have some surgeries. Um, and I refuse to do that. Back then, they were like, yeah, surgery on your back and end up having you paralyzed. Now, that was a very long time ago, right? Things have changed in the medical industries and stuff like that through the years. And it may not even be that serious anymore. I don't know. But I don't think I think I'm good. Okay. But my back is bad, y'all. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I realize like when I walk a short distance, my back like really just it's my upper back and my lower back. It's both. Okay? It's both. But anyway, let me see what y'all saying. Um, thank you. I do feel better, y'all. I feel so much. I have a great family, first of all. Like hubby has taken the slack, which he's been doing for a couple of years now anyway. But I was mean to him the other day. Okay. I was mean. Hey, Hammer Time. Why was I mean? Cause I got the groceries right for the first time. I shopped online for food, y'all. I never done that before. And then so I shopped at Walmart in Maryland. The Walmart here in Delaware don't do no shipping. They don't bring it to you. The one in Maryland does though. So it's right across the state line. And when I found out, my sister said, yeah, try it out. I said, nah, I don't think they do that. And I went there and I put in my address. And they told me they would deliver that shit tomorrow. Man, I got my turkey and everything. I was online like this. Oh, hell yeah. I was excited, baby. I ain't gonna lie. This a new revelation. This a new world, baby. It's a brand new world for Bomb. I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could shop and have everything just delivered to the fucking door right there, but when the woman she couldn't find my address because I don't know what's wrong with her. She don't know that 3 comes after 2, but something anyway. So she called and said I'm outside, and I'm like, well, come on, and I'm waving at her, and she put that shit at my door, and I said you could put it right there, cause I ain't have on no clothes like right now, and then I hurry up. When she left, maybe I should have tipped her. I don't know. I think did I tip her through the app? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if she worked for Walmart. I don't know shit, right? All I know is that the shit, my turkey was at the door. My my gizzards was at the door. My chicken was at the door, baby. My bell pepper and my onion, my green onion. I even got me some cucumbers. I didn't have to walk in that damn store, and all that shit was right there at the door. And I was like, oh my God. She forgot, right? I paid for 2 bags of chicken, but I only got one. And then when I went on and just said, hey, I didn't get everything, they just gave me a refund for the bag of chicken that I didn't get. No argument, no fuss, no proof, no nothing. I was like, oh shit. Okay, that might be bad. It's good, but bad. Okay, because if I could just have everything just delivered, it's almost like the Jetsons. I know some of y'all too young, y'all don't know the Jetsons, but Rosa used to be able to just go up to the machine, push some buttons, boop, 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 and shit would just appear right there. Now, it ain't that simple for us, but all I got to do is go online, choose some shit, put it in a cart, pay, and it just show up at my door. Man, I'm excited. I don't know, but I might be a little too excited. But anyway, but this is the thing, right? So I bought the food and I knew I was sick, but I said I was gonna try to pull through it. And then I had decided, okay, since hubby is the one who fried the turkey, I said, I'm gonna come down and do the sides to the turkey, and then I'll do the gumbo on Saturday. See? So I was like, there's no need for us to have all that food for one day. So I talked it over with hubby. He was like, cool. I was like, cool. We was like, yeah, we cool, we cool. Hey, and I got back in the bed and went to sleep. Anyway, this is what happened. Okay. Um, I was up all night the night before, and because hubby didn't cut up the chicken, I couldn't do nothing, right? Because he preps the chicken and everything for me. And then I didn't go, I went to sleep at 7:30 a.m. So I was thinking, okay, nothing wrong. Hubby going by his mom anyway, right? The kids, and he gonna go by his mom or his sister, and they gonna chill. And um, and I'll make something real quick down here, and then we'll do Thanksgiving the day after or this weekend. But that's not what happened. Hubby, while I was asleep, he decided to do the cooking. Oh, no, I'm spinning, y'all. Y'all just don't see me. I'm spinning because I was like, no. I'm like, I'm in that house. That house, what her name is, when they went to Oz and shit like that. That's what I felt like when I came downstairs. And I was like, oh no, 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 he cooked. Oh man. Damn. I like he cooked. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kind of partially my fault, right? Because for a few years, hubby been picking up the slack. He been doing the cooking and shit, and I've been telling him, "Hey, babe, this is good. This is good." I've been lying though, y'all. I kind of been lying, telling the truth, skirting the truth, white lie, white lie, little white lies, like. And then when I started to tell a little bit of the truth, he ain't like it. He ain't like it. You know what I mean? He I don't think nobody like the truth when the truth not good. You know what I mean? You don't want. I ain't never tell him, hey, this shit nasty. But I was like, babe, what you do? Like you ain't. I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? He like, nah, I forgot. And I look at him and I be like, okay, well, it's okay. That's what I said. I said it's okay. And so that I think I led to this disastrous Thanksgiving food that I ended up getting that's in here that nobody really ate. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. So I ain't gonna even complain about it. Okay? Y'all been telling me, Bomb, you should tell the truth. There's no reason to ever lie. I still disagree with that. I think there's times to tell a white lie on the basis of somebody's feelings. Because I think, because he would have the right to say, well, you didn't get up and cook, you know? And he did pull one in the moment. He was like, I tried. And I was like, I said it. And it's, I'm gonna put it on my sickness, okay? On my illness. It came out my mouth, y'all. It shouldn't have come out. Okay? It shouldn't have come out. He said, I tried. And I said, not hard enough. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. I owe my husband an apology. Okay? I shouldn't have said that. Because he right. I don't know if he right. I'm gonna say he right though. Okay. I'm not gonna say he right to I'm gonna say he right to him, but I ain't gonna tell y'all he right. I ain't gonna because I don't wanna lie to y'all, but I'm gonna tell him he right. He right, but he wasn't right. Okay. Because I don't know what to say. Like and my reasoning to him in the moment was, hey, what if you tell me, right? What if you we get the food and I know that you cook and you tell me you don't like okra. You tell me you don't like okra, right? You tell me you despise okra. But then I cooked dinner, and guess what I cooked? I cooked okra. Oh man, I cooked some fucking okra, baby. And then when I come up and I say, "Hey, I cook," and you be like, "Oh, really? Okay." And then I hand you a plate of okra. Okra stew, baby. My okra stew be good. Let me tell you. I'm gonna put some shrimp in my okra. We're gonna have some sausage in that okra. We're gonna have some crab in that okra. You understand? It's gonna be the best goddamn okra. But you don't eat okra though. And you so I reach it to you and you look at me and you say, "Oh, thank you." But and then you reach it back to me and you tell me, but I don't eat okra. And then I look at you and I say, you ain't cooked. You ain't cooked. And you'll be like, yeah, but you ain't really cooked for me neither, right? It's almost like one of them things, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I know it sounds like you're ungrateful, but in a sense, you would be kind of ungrateful, right? You would kind of be like, what would be your reason to be grateful if I cook something you don't eat? There's no reason for you to be grateful. You see what I'm saying? And so I kind of tried to use that, and oh, he ain't like it. He ain't like it. And I understand why he ain't like it. He didn't want fuss, and we didn't argue, and I'm gonna tell him I apologize, but because he did try, he tried to. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just know that I just know. That's all I know. Look, I don't know much of nothing. All I know is I know. Okay, what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm about to wash this chicken. I'm gonna show y'all how I do this chicken. Okay, if y'all willing, I'm gonna first let me put the link in case anybody want to come up, tell me what the drama been here on YouTube. I do want to say I feel sorrow for Trinidad. You know Trinidad T. Um, I know she had a young son who, like, I think he just turned like 18, if I'm correct. Um, I had mentioned that to her. You know, when I was telling her she need to stop drinking and take care of herself because she had a son. You know, um, that's when she got mad at me. Got mad at me. So it kind of, I feel like maybe that's she had an illness that she knew. You know what I mean? Because she was just in the hospital wasn't that long ago. Okay, she was in the hospital, and I asked her why when she was like, I could barely speak, and she said her cousin was there with her. But then she said she was in the hospital, but then she told me and Sharon that she wasn't in the hospital, so it was a little confusing, you know, a little confusing. But so I wish her I feel sorry for the family, and you know, I wish everybody well, you know. her son, she does have a son, and she have other family members who I'm quite sure love her to death. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give her a moment of silence. Okay, a moment of silence for Trinidad. And I'm gonna tell you, she was funny as hell. Okay, she was funny. She'll come up there with her messed up mic and tell everybody that they interrupting her, but we couldn't hear her. We would be telling them we can't hear you, Trinidad. Your internet not working right, and she'll start cussing everybody out, and she was just funny. Okay, she come up there and the panel might be boring. She come up there and the panel changes up, become a little funny. I like her. I liked her. So when she came up here, I don't know if y'all remember that shit. That was just a couple of weeks ago. She came up here talking about, hey, Miss Palm, I don't know why you use Zoom. I never used Zoom before. But I was like, yeah, girl, it's Zoom. You just hit the link. And then she started telling me, accusing me of interrupting her. She was she was telling she was telling me that I was talking over her. And I said, girl, nobody's talking. It's just me and you up here. And she kept saying, what's that I hear? What's that I hear? Miss Baum, you being so rude. And I was like, Trinidad, I'm not, what are you talking about? Then I heard what she was talking about. She was on another panel while she was on my panel at the same goddamn time, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. She was like, what's that talking? And I was able to, and I said, girl, you on somebody else's panel too? I think she was over there by what is his name? Fatty. So I think I don't know if she was on his panel or a Hink's panel or somebody's panel. I say Hink. I think his name Hank, right? I think his name Hank. Anyway, she was on somebody else's panel while on my panel at the same goddamn time, accusing me of talking over her when I wasn't even talking over her. It was some crazy shit. What's going on, Victor? Jonathan for more, how you doing? Trinidad was funny as hell. Okay, but she was accusing me and of doing some shit I did not do, y'all. And I was like, girl, you crazy. And she was on this panel all that night. But once she realized she was on another panel, she kind of disappeared. She didn't say another goddamn word. Although she was still on the panel the whole goddamn day. Y'all, what am I looking for? Is it upstairs? No, it's not. Let me go grab it. Upstairs? I'm looking for my tripod. It might be upstairs. I don't remember. Why would I have it upstairs? Let me think. Um, no, it should be down here over in my sewing area. Let me go look. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So Trinidad, it was funny, and she will be missed. Okay, she will be missed. Okay. If anybody doing something on her behalf, y'all let me know. And also, if y'all see where she have any services, because like I said, I'm not far from Philly. I could be in Philly in 35 minutes. And long as it's not on a weekday. If it's a weekend, yeah, I got so many damn particulars. But I'm gonna look up the information and see what's going on. Brown Beauty World, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Happy holidays to everybody. Okay. I love delivery too. Shopping in the store gives me. I love shopping in the stores. I just put my music in and ignore everybody, girl. Listen, there could be a shooting going on in the store. I wouldn't even know it. My music be blasting in my goddamn ears. If I don't see any people, if I see people running, that's what it get me. I turn the music down real quick to see what's going on. But other than that, I kind of tune everybody out. I need to go to to the fabric store, you know, that the holidays come and it's time for me to be sewing up some things. So let me tell y'all what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I this chicken that I'm gonna wash this chicken. And what does washing chicken mean? Washing chicken don't mean what everybody be talking about online, right? Cleaning the chicken is kind of like, because I don't want a lot of fat in my gumbo. And y'all know when you cook chicken, there's skin, right? And there's fat on in the skin, in between the skin. So that's what cleaning chicken means. Please do not put no dishwasher soap in your goddamn chicken. I don't know what the white people be doing. They be doing too much. They be doing way too goddamn much, baby. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not happy about my kitchen. I walked down here. I haven't been in this kitchen in a while, to be honest. And it don't even look like my kitchen no more. Okay, it doesn't look like my kitchen anymore. That's how I know if something happened to me, my family gonna be in trouble, baby. Let me tell you, these men gonna learn something, lady. They gonna learn something today. But like 6 months after I'm gone, they ain't gonna know what to do. They gonna want to throw the whole house away. Okay, these men be taking our shit for granted, right? Even though I do not clean like I used to. Like I used to come now every day before I went up, before I closed the kitchen every night, I would mop the kitchen and everything. You see what I'm saying? And like every 3 months, I clean the screen that's over the stove. I forget what that thing called, but you know where you turn on that this thing right here. Wait, what's this thing? That vent, that vent. Most of the men don't even know that there's something up there that got to be clean. A lot of women don't even know, right? So, but what's gonna happen is my kitchen gonna look worse than it look right now, and I'm not happy about how this kitchen look. But all I'm gonna do is say it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna clean it as I go, cause I ain't got no choice. I was sick. Okay, so I'm not faulting the men. But when I'm dead, I ain't gonna be able to come back from the dead and clean it for them. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not blaming it on them, right? It's my fault. I was sick. I was out of commission. Okay, out of commission and shit. But all I'm saying is they gonna learn. It's gonna be a hard lesson. My kids and everything. They don't look. They go in. They do a little bit in their bathroom, and then I go in and really clean their goddamn bathroom. You know, they do a little bit in their room, right? What my mom used to call straightening up. Straightening up means putting things where they go, right? Shit not all over the floor and shit like that. Cleaning up though is when you go with your dust rag and you dust shit. You wash the walls if they got fingerprints and shit on the walls, and you motherfucker wash them baseboards and shit. That's when you clean, right? When you clean your bathroom, that's when I'm on my hands and knees around that toilet and I'm making sure that everything down there is clean. Now, when they do the cleaning, they may take the brush and clean the inside of the toilet bowl. They may do that, right? But they don't think about the outside of the bowl. So yeah. It's just a big difference, okay? In cleaning and straightening up. My mom used to get on our ass, man. Whoo, baby, she used to get on us. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Okay, mama used to get on us, baby. She used to be like, on Sundays, actually, Saturday was clean up day for us. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if this is so I gotta clean and cook at the same goddamn time. And this thing don't wanna. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But I'm not sure if y'all can see, but I'm cleaning the chicken. This is too much chicken. I'm not gonna put all the chicken in the gumbo. I could, but I'm not. And I'm gonna make a stuffing as well. Okay. The stuffing, I'm gonna make a cornbread stuffing, and I'm gonna be using chicken and gizzards and turkey necks, and yeah, okay. So this is how you clean chicken, right? You put it into water, of course, right? And see how I pulled that skin off. Now, some people like they skin on. I like skin on some pieces, right? But with my gumbo, I don't need no skin, okay? Because they're gonna cook off anyway, okay? But if, let's say I wanted to keep the skin on. See this in there? See that right there? That's fat. You could that's cleaning your chicken, okay? That's what cleaning your chicken means. Now, like I said, this is gumbo, so I'm gonna actually just pull that skin off of there, just like that. Now you don't have to throw that skin away because you can make you a you make you a broth, a chicken stock chicken broth. Okay. I also could take the bone. I could debone it, but I'm not gonna debone the chicken. Okay, I'm not doing all that. Okay. Now I'm gonna use a lot more big pieces. Okay, so there's a part in here. I think I may have already gotten it out of here. Oh, let me see. Okay, let me find one where I know I didn't do. See this right up in here? See it right up in here? You take your thumb, put it in there, and just scoop that out. And just pull that out. You can use the knife too if you want to. I had a little small dull knife. Go in there. My phone wants to die. I think I have it on a timer. Hold on. Let me make a change to it. Let me make a change to the phone, y'all. So boom boom. Uh-oh. Oh Lord, I ain't trying to update you. God damn. Come on, man. What you doing, baby? I ain't trying to do all that. I just want to do some screen time, I think. No, I'm in the wrong place. Oh. Uh and I lock. I'm gonna put it on Neville, take it back, bam, and then put you back. Okay, cool. Now I ain't gotta keep touching you. Especially with these chicken hands, okay? With the chicken hands. Ah, I'm gonna touch the screen and shit. Where you at? Where you at? I don't see you. I don't see you. See? Ain't shit in my kitchen like it used to be. Right here used to be my dish soap. It ain't there. Okay, over there used to be my that thing called my stand mixer. That's gone. They didn't replace me up in this house. Act like I don't live here no more. Act like I couldn't even find my pepper the other day. I was trying to make me a cucumber salad and I couldn't find the pepper. I was so angry. I was like, where is the pepper? I started to cry. You could tell I was sick. Because when I'm sick, I'm sensitive, okay? I'm sensitive. I'm like a whole big ass baby when I'm sick. If I can't get some shit that I think I shouldn't have to be guessing where my pepper at. I couldn't find the pepper, y'all. And y'all, I'm short. I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all do know. Some of y'all don't know. I'm really short. I can't even reach in the cabinets without a stool, which y'all gonna see probably in a few, right? Okay. Anyway, this is how you clean chicken. You do not put no soap on your chicken. You don't have to put no vinegar on your goddamn chicken. You don't have to put baking soda on your chicken. People are over. I don't know what's wrong with them. And just because they black don't mean shit. They be dumb as fuck, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Cleaning your chicken just simply mean, look, see that? I'm not sure if y'all can tell. See all that inside that? That's under that skin. You clean that. Even if you want the skin, you can still go underneath the skin and get all that out. But let me also say, you don't have to clean that if you don't want to. Okay. But I would say though, is the way they produce chicken and process it today, I would say take as much shit off as you can. Okay. That's what I would say. But do you, baby, do you? And do you? Okay. This is called cleaning your chicken. Look at that. You got to be very careful. That's why I say do it, because you don't know how many people store that chicken. You don't be knowing, because when you get it frozen, I'm just saying. Take care of shit. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, quickly go through this, and then we're gonna start. So what I'm doing, I am going to um, pre-cook my chicken, or we call it browning the chicken, right? But I'm gonna brown the chicken in the oven because they give me time to. So I'm gonna take this chicken, right? I'm gonna rinse it off, and I'm gonna put it on my pan, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Okay. Now, do I have to do that? No, especially since I took the skin off, right? But or you could put it in a skillet and fry it up a little bit. You just really want some color on it. Mm. With the honest truth, do I have to do that with my chicken when I'm doing gumbo? I do not. Especially since I took like I said, I took the skin off. Now, if I didn't take the skin off, would I do that? Yeah, you could kind of sear it, and it protects it a little bit. You brown it, it protects the chicken from breaking all the way up. Put some flavor on it, salt, pepper, things like that, and sear it on there. Okay. So, what kind of gumbo am I making? I'm not making a seafood gumbo. I'm making a chicken and sausage gumbo. I am gonna put okra in it because okra, I like okra by the way, and it helps thicken it up. And I'm gonna tell you, it adds a different flavor. Okay, so because it's not gonna be a seafood gumbo, it's gonna be a lot of chicken in this gumbo. Okay, you want people to be able to have a piece of chicken in their bowl when they eat their gumbo. Okay, you see how I'm pulling that away? That's called cleaning the chicken. Okay, you want to get that gut stuff out of there. Okay. Please do not put vinegar on your shit. I don't know, understand what people be doing when they throw vinegar on talking about they clean their chicken with vinegar. I'm like, what are you doing? You change, like, vinegar changes the whole complexity of what you're cooking. You wasting your vinegar. Okay. Um, and if you got to put vinegar on your shit to kill you must got it must be some sick chicken you dealing with. Okay. Maybe you do that if you know your chicken bad and you trying to protect it. I don't know what the hell you're doing with that goddamn vinegar. But it's just too much. Okay. Can you do it? I guess you can. Nobody gonna stop you, baby. What you doing it for is what I'm saying. What you doing it for? Okay. So I'm making a big pot of gumbo, which to y'all are gonna look like a big pot. To us, it's gonna be a small pot. I'm gonna show y'all the pot in a minute. If I was making a big pot of gumbo, then I have to stand in my stool just to stir. That's how big it is, right? We fry our turkey in that big ass pot that I make, but I make a big pot of gumbo. But a small pot of gumbo is a big pot of gumbo to y'all, but it's a small pot of gumbo. Oops. Okay. And it will be gone. This gumbo will be gone. If it's done, depending on when it'll be done, it don't take long to cook the gumbo. Okay. This gumbo is gonna be gone tonight. By the morning, this gumbo will be gone. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all the pot if I can find it. Shit. Oh, that's a small. Damn. I'm gonna show y'all the pot in a minute, okay? Um, so I'm gonna put another piece. Well, that's one, two. Now everybody, so I do want y'all to know the chicken does cook up in the gumbo. So you're not gonna be putting this big ass piece of chicken in your bowl with your gumbo because it will cook up. It's gonna cook all up, kind of almost not completely shredded, but it'll have a bone. It'll have a couple. This will probably end up splitting naturally, and or I can do it. I can do it myself if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay, me and cooking and chopping up chicken is not what I do. Hubby usually do that. Okay, I am gonna use that skin though and make a broth. And that broth you could use for your stuffing, also for the chicken. I'm sorry for the gumbo. Uh, so I'm gonna show you how much I am gonna take this bone. If I can take that bone out of there, I will. Did I put that bone off? And when I add that, that changes you from broth to stock. When you add bone, that's the difference between a stock and a broth. Okay, one has bones. They say they have more flavor in bones. Okay. So this whole piece of chicken will not be in your bowl in your gumbo. It will cut up. It will cook up. So right now I got one, two, three, four, five, six thighs. No, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven thighs, and one leg. Um, I think that's. I'll do another thigh. I think I'm gonna save them legs for something else though, because I like fried chicken. Okay, and I love legs. So if I put the leg in, the leg will absolutely cook up in the gumbo. I'm gonna just let you know right now. So it don't even make no sense to really put it in there unless you just want to. Use your big pieces. Okay. And put that out. You don't want that in your gumbo, right? You see that? You don't want that because that will cook up and it'll be floating in there. That's almost like to me, it looks like a gizzard or a liver, you know. I don't know what part that is of the chicken, to be honest. It's flavorful though. It's flavorful. So I ain't hating on it. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. Let me see. Look like the rest of these are, I got one more here. Glad. Anyway, I hope y'all had a good turkey day, y'all. It's just another day for me. It's no big deal. I don't really give a damn, to be honest. But it is for family. You know, when if you have family that get days off and y'all can celebrate with each other, then I consider holidays very important like that. But the problem is for me is that I'm not around family. You know what I mean? Like, so holidays have become less important for me. And I don't want to push that off on other people. I hate when other people try to push off their beliefs on others. You know, you have your own reason for celebrating Thanksgiving, and it does not have to be with other why other people celebrate Thanksgiving, right? You might be thankful for having a family where y'all get together. You still got your grandmas, your aunts, and everybody still get together. You know what I mean? That's something to be very thankful for. That's something to be very fucking thankful for. Y'all get y'all because you don't see them that often, and so you get to see them on these days, and then they may do some cooking too. Yeah, hell yeah, they doing that cooking, but they making them greens. They making them what's that shit that I don't like? Probably like it, but I don't. Um them guts, you know what I'm talking about that what they call them? Uh I forget that. Um you know, the intestines, whatever that shit called. They cooking all that good old shit that they only cook during Thanksgiving. And and Christmas and maybe Easter. Okay. And I'm saying, yes, you got a reason to be thankful. Don't let nobody talk about black people. What you got to be thankful for? Yeah, well, that had nothing to do with you. Shut your ass up. Okay? It might not have nothing to do with me or you, but today we doing it how we do it. Okay? So let me show y'all. I put the chicken on here. I am gonna give it a little salt, because salt helps tenderize the meat, things like that. Put a little salt on it, and I'm gonna put it in the oven, okay? And I'm gonna let it brown up, sear up a little bit. Let me put a little, okay, just a little salt, nothing too big. I could put pepper on it, also, which I think I am. I put some salt on pepper, but remember, that's that's what you do. You season it if you're gonna sear it. But I'm baking it kind of searing it a little bit, I guess. Put some pepper. This is not gonna be like chicken with all the flavor in it. Remember, this is just gonna be flavor being my gumbo. Okay, so the side that I want to sear, I'm gonna put down. Now I'm gonna check and see what's underneath this, because any flavor that comes from this chicken will get poured inside my pot. Okay, we're not letting no flavor go, baby. We ain't letting no flavor. Yeah, I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm doing. I guess I'll let y'all see what I'm doing. Maybe I don't know if I can get it over here. Wait, I already did one side. Now we're gonna do the other side here. Okay, let me grab this pepper. Now, do I normally do it this way? No, I do my gumbo different ways, different times, depending on time constraint and shit like that. Okay, but I do prefer to do it this way than to sear it in the pan, because you know that'll take me a few times. It would be like 3 times of me searing all this in different pans. So my oven is on 350. It was on for a while. I let that cook up. Okay, now we got to decide what we're gonna do with these legs, because they thawed out too much for me to repackage. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean them up, and then I am gonna put them somewhere so I can decide. Because remember I said I was doing a stuffing. I'm not sure if I'm doing a stuffing. Okay, the only way I'm gonna do the stuffing is if, because what am I gonna do the stuffing when you don't eat gumbo and stuffing? Now some people do. Now I just heard when somebody from Louisiana, New Orleans, told me that they do gumbo and potato salad side by side. Baby, I ain't never in my fucking life hear no shit like that. Listen, there's no motherfucker. It makes no motherfucking sense. But cause I don't know, baby. Like I logically it makes no sense, but people do what they do. Okay. I need a damn. I need a. I can't get no bowls. I hate it. Okay, y'all gonna see me. Should be cooking some goddamn breakfast. You see, I ain't cooking no breakfast. Huh? That's what I should have been doing. But because I've been so goddamn sick. I got my stool, and I'm still not gonna be able to reach up there. All right, y'all see my stool right here? See it? It's my stool, baby. It's my stool. Strong, baby. Okay, it says, I don't know. It used to say it on the top, but it looked like it went away. I think I've had this for about, I don't know, 6 years maybe. I had a smaller one. And hubby got tired of coming helping me reach shit. And so he brought me the stool in the bowl. Oh, look at him. He be hiding shit. See, I told y'all. All he got to do is hide some shit up high, and I'll never see it. Look, he got some cutting boards up there. Uh-huh. They look brand new. Oh, man. Probably be buying shit. Yeah, he do. Yeah, I got to just rinse that out. I'm going to throw these in here. Okay. And then I'm going to rinse it here. Damn. I didn't really want that. I should have put that in the gumbo. Let's see. Some good pieces. So we buy those quarters from Walmart, it's a bag. I think it's like 10-pound bag or some shit like that, and it'd be quarters. So it's the leg and the thigh, and hubby then cut it apart for me. And that's why we get the best, because I like dark meat. Now hubby like breasts, but I hate breasts. I don't like breasts. Okay, I figure. Everybody in here like legs, everybody like thighs. I don't really eat thighs much. I'll eat it, I'll cook it up, cut it up, cook it, use it. Dark meat is juicy. And that white meat, that should be just another thing. Depends on how you cook it, of course. Right? You just know how to have to cook it a certain way. You don't cook it the same. I'm gonna throw this in the oven with the other pieces. Pull that off of there. Cut that bone off too. I don't want to cut my own bones now. Don't accidentally cut your own shit off now, baby. Okay, that's why that's a dull knife. Let me put that there. I'm gonna throw that in that oven, y'all. We're gonna let that do its little searing, and I am gonna rinse this. Right? See all the skin? I'm going to boil that. Y'all want to know why Thanksgiving meals be best? Cause it's full of flavor, baby. You don't throw this shit away, baby. And you don't eat this shit, but you gonna eat this shit, right? What that mean? We're gonna get the flavor out of this shit. We're gonna clean this like it's chitlins. That's what I was looking for, chitlins. We're gonna clean this like it's chitlins, baby. Yeah, and then we're gonna boil this, and we're gonna get some flavors out of it. Okay, you could hate it if you want, but if you want to know how to cook, then you best take heed, honey. Take heed. And look like chitlins. Don't that look like chitlins? Yes, that look like chitlins. We're gonna find us a little pot, and we're gonna boil it. Don't have to be a big pot. It just needs to be big enough to, you know. Nah, I need to be bigger than that. I broke my pot. See that? This is a good pot too. I can't get rid of it. Can't refuse to get rid of it. Okay, I'm gonna this pot. This it. Just a quick fix. That's all. They always clean, y'all. They always clean. You know, motherfuckers be eating chitlins, but they gonna be like, what are you doing, Bob? I'm about to get these flavors. That's what we about to do. What you think we about to do? We about to make that chicken broth, baby. How you think they make chicken broth? Huh? How you think chicken broth is made? What you think they do? This gonna be a very good broth. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it on the stove on low, okay, and then I'm gonna show y'all how we gonna make that into one of the best broths you can make, baby. Y'all be buying that watery shit in the stove. That's why y'all be talking about, well, I add some chicken broth to my macaroni and cheese. I'm like, Lord have mercy, y'all need to stop. I be tasting people's macaroni and cheese and be tasting like chicken. Like, what the fuck? Everything's not supposed to taste like chicken, sweetheart. You're doing too much. And you're doing too much and you're messing shit up too. Okay, I'm gonna put this on on high. Okay, it don't matter. High, low, it don't matter. Okay, now the thing about the chicken, I don't want it to sit out too long, but before I do anything to it, I am gonna put some salt on it. Okay, you want to preserve it. Remember, it already thawed out, so I can't refreeze it. So you throw some salt on it, right? And then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator until later. I'm gonna cover it up because I don't want it to dry out, right? Because the skin will dry on you. Some salt. Cover it up and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator because I do not want it to go bad. Not play around with no goddamn chicken, baby. Chicken will kill your ass, okay? Your ass will die, honey. You be dead playing around. Don't be playing around with that motherfucker. Chicken. Chicken will sneak up on your ass and be like, bitch, what? Yeah, that's what chicken will do to your ass. Okay? Do not play around with chick. I'll be playing around with that goddamn chicken. Y'all, y'all gonna regret that shit. Damn, I can't fit nothing in here. What's going on? Oh, there you go. You here? I need to get the onion, bell pepper. What I do with you? I did something with you yesterday. Okay. Now I'm gonna make a little spot. I'm gonna move this laptop out of the way. Told you my kitchen is not in the state that is normally in when I'm taking care of it. Usually I would have all my everything straight and ready for me. You know what I mean? But it's not. I can't blame nobody but yourself. Well, it is what it is. I don't want you to unplug. Please don't unplug, but I do need you to get out the way. Okay. Unplug on. Okay, cool. All right. I do a little cleaning up real quick. Get this chicken stuff off of here. Mm. Oh, too many towels in here. Too many sponges in here. I don't even know what to do with them because I don't know what hubby did or didn't do with it. You know what I mean? Okay, y'all give me a second. Let me stop this. Okay. All right, yeah. I'm gonna move you out the way. Okay. I don't even know what is that? I don't even know what the hell that is, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what's my kitchen just don't look like my kitchen. That's all. I ain't got nothing. I don't even know what to say about it. Just don't look like my kitchen. That's all. Okay. You're gonna get me a cutting board. Okay, let's just rinse you off real quickly here. Okay, yeah. You gotta give me a good knife. Man. I hope I ain't gonna be doing no crying because I don't feel like crying today. Okay. I don't want to do no crying today. Crying today. Put the onion might make it that way. Uh-huh. Doing crying today. Listen, okay. Give me an onion, bell pepper. We're gonna get some celery and some green onion, okay? Now this is New Orleans staple right here. If you ain't got this, and this at minimum, you ain't cooking nothing in New Orleans, baby. Without them, you missing all your flavors. This is actually the secret. These are the secret ingredients. Like I could cook anything, and before you get to my house, just by doing these three things, everybody outside be like, "Damn, she cooking again. What you cooking?" Be like, "I didn't even put shit on. It's just this Trinity, baby. This Trinity. This shit is awesome." Okay. Now I'm gonna show you how to cut this. Okay. But I got many videos on the other channel showing y'all how to do that. Now see this part right here? You don't need that. You could regrow this if you want. You could use it. You don't have to use it. Whatever. I've used it and I haven't used it. Okay. Now I take it and I split it down the middle. Split it down the middle. Split it down the middle. Okay. That way, line it up like that. And I cut that shit. In Louisiana, we want it small. Yes, we do. You're not gonna be able to see it. No, you won't, but you will taste it. Now, the thing about celery though is that you might not want to use too much. Celery will go bad. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Like we used to wonder like why the gumbo was spoiled overnight. Um, it usually was the celery that would make it spoil overnight. So you don't want to use too much. And these are already small bits already because remember I cut it, I split it down the middle, and it's gonna cook up because you're not gonna be able to see this in the gumbo. Okay, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna use the whole onion because I am making a big pot. And if I don't want to tear up, I will be cautious about the center bulb. It depends on the onion, depends on the strength of the onion, but I'm gonna try to get through this. This onion is frozen. If you look at it, you see how it's that's ice. Yeah, it's cold. It's frozen. It was in the refrigerator. I don't know why it was in the refrigerator. Somebody in the house stuck the onion in the refrigerator. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why it was in the refrigerator, okay? Because I don't put onions in the refrigerator. Onions usually go. Onions can stay out years. Shit, this onion is frozen. There's no particular way to cut it, and it is. It's strong, yo. I can smell it. Only part you don't want to get is this papery part, which I got right here at the tip. You can kind of peel it off. Sometimes it might be a couple of layers. Uh-oh, somebody coming. Okay. So it don't matter how you cut that onion, baby, because it's going to cook up in the gumbo pot. Okay? Is that you, Brownie?
Yeah, happy birthday, Bomb.
Thank you. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing well. I'm spending much needed time with the family.
That's good. That's good.
I ain't
That's
been
what
home in 5 years.
5 years. Okay. That's what Thanksgiving is about. See, getting with the family, girl.
Absolutely. How was your holiday?
Girl, I've been in bed sick,
I was thinking about you. I was like, Bomb ain't been live in a minute.
sick, sick for 2 weeks. Seemed like longer than that.
I'm
Oh,
glad you're feeling better.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been sick over here just trying to get over it. So what y'all been doing? You and the family just chilling,
Yeah,
reconnecting?
yeah. My grandma is sick, so I came out early so I could help her out a little bit. So I helped
Oh,
her out. Then we had Thanksgiving. Now I'm chilling with my sister because I ain't seen my little sister in so long. So she about to have her little Friendsgiving tonight.
oh, that's
So
good.
I'm about to start helping her get ready for that later. Whip up
Okay,
to the kitchen.
that's good. Grandma was over there cooking, huh? What she was cooking?
Actually, my grandma didn't cook at all because she's been sick. She had surgery Wednesday night.
Oh, okay, right before Thanksgiving. Wow.
Yeah, so everybody came together and cooked and everything. So all she had to do was rest and get treated.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been sick. That's why we look. Hubby tried to cook, girl. He tried. And I had to get up and I said, okay, well, I feel a little better. Let me come in and cook. Even though it's after Thanksgiving, it's okay. We're going to still eat. Yeah, but I was over there on your channel. I'll be watching. I saw you had, what you had said something I had agreed to. Something about looks or something, girl. Girl, I'm old. I be forgetting, but I was like, look at Ellie over there. Looking all pretty and shit.
Thank you. I be
You ain't got to try, girl. It just is what it is, girl. What it is.
I forgot what I said too. I just be talking shit. That should be out. Now I don't know what the fuck I be talking about after.
I was like, look at with a bad self. Yeah,
What's up?
girl. Huh?
And Vic in the chat.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't doing nothing, Bomb. I just want to hop in and tell you happy birthday.
Thank you.
What you cooking? What you cooking now? What you cooking this morning?
Gumbo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I didn't get to cook for Thanksgiving because I was sick, so I'm cooking it now. I'm gonna make some gumbo and yeah,
I need to be taking notes.
yeah. It'll be on a video somewhere. But yeah, I got the chicken in the oven. I'm making chicken sausage, and I'm put some okra in it too.
Okay.
And
And you done got the celery, onions, and bell peppers chopped up.
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, bell pepper, onion, celery, and I'm gonna do a little green pepper too.
Okay.
That's the staple. That's the If you got that, you can make everything taste good with just this.
Absolutely. You can put that in soup.
Yes. So
Everything on good.
everything tastes different just with the adding of this stuff. You know, you can saute it first if you want to, or you don't even have to. So it depends on what you're cooking and what you want it to taste like. Usually, I have this cut up ahead of time.
Yeah.
I usually cut my this up like twice a month,
And you just
every
have
2 weeks.
and
Yeah,
stock.
yeah. I probably already got some in the freezer already cut up. To be honest, I didn't do it. Because I haven't been cooking that much lately, and hubby don't use it. Girl, he look at me cook, but he don't be getting the details.
Yeah.
He know how to make that gravy from scratch and everything by watching me, but add this. He'll add the powdered onion and garlic and that kind of stuff.
He be trying. No,
Yeah, he be trying, girl.
wrong.
I give him credit, girl.
You here, so he ain't gotta worry about them things, but he's trying.
Yeah, girl. He be trying. I be telling him it's good. Sometimes it be good, sometimes not.
It'd be all right.
And just gotta add some salt to it, throw some stuff on top. It'd be okay. But if you cook, you don't have to add nothing. Maybe a little salt to bring the flavors out. But this stuff right here is flavorful.
Mm-hmm. I ain't never had no gumbo before.
Yeah, it's like a soup, and it's. I love gumbo. It goes in this house real quick.
And I'm sure I do.
Yeah. And then when other family members find out I made it, then of course they want to come over. But I ain't making that much this time, girl.
Put some in a bowl for me.
Most definitely. If you're coming through, girl, you can stop and get it. If I knew how to freeze it and ship it, I would probably be trying to sell some gumbo online, girl. But it's not that hard to make, It's just really, yes, it's really not that difficult. Grab this. I'm making this small pot. This is a small pot.
This is a small pot.
Yeah, this is a small pot. This is a small pot gumbo. It's big to other people, but to us, this is a small pot. Now I'm gonna show you my big gumbo pot. Let me show you my big gumbo pot.
You gotta turn your camera back on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see that pot up there?
Yeah, that's the big daddy.
That's the one we fried the turkey in, girl. When I make that, that's the big pot right there. Okay, that's that big pot. This is small. This pot right here gonna be gone by the night. Actually, yeah, one of my sons gonna eat half of the pot as soon as it is done. Cause I make it to the rim. It's usually done before I go to sleep, Thanksgiving morning. And when we come down, girl, around noon, it be way down here. One son. We just ate that. One son.
At home. That's some person staying with your family.
One son eat all that, girl.
And I know he gonna have some too.
Yeah. So we know this pot, this will be gone by the night. Especially since I'm cooking it so early.
Yeah, my family has split up the Thanksgiving duties between my cousin and my aunt and uncle. So they had handled everything. So my grandma ain't have to worry about nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So everybody brought some stuff, took some, added something to it so she could just relax.
Good.
We still had to yell at her to sit down.
Yep, because she still wanted to do things, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know how it is.
Yep.
But we had a good holidays. I was happy. Like I said, I was happy to see my family.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm making this broth. That's just that chicken skin that I
I
cleaned
was
up.
about to ask you, do you make your broth from scratch? But I should knew better.
Yeah. And if you look at it, you can see the yellow. That's the flavor. That's just out of that chicken skin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to add some of this to that as well. So I'm going to just kind of mix this up. Throw that in there. Nothing too much in there. And in there like that. Salt and pepper. Yeah. You don't buy no chicken broth around here. If you got chicken, then you got chicken broth, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta boil it and get the goodness out.
Yeah. And so gumbo is generally, I'm going to put chicken in this pot anyway, so it naturally makes its own broth. But since I pulled the skin off, I want to get the broth out of, the flavor out of that too. So that's why I'm boiling it separate. Okay. Here. Now, my okra, I'm going to pre-cook the okra because nobody likes slime in the gumbo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
okra slimy.
yeah. So you cook the slime out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook the slime out of the okra. I only, the okra adds a different flavor and it helps thicken it also. Hubby don't eat okra, at least that's what he claimed, but he do eat okra. He just don't be knowing that he eat okra. you know?
Yeah.
Well, he know it now through all the years, but for quite a few years, he swore by that he eat no okra. I used to just look at him and say, "Yep, you're right. You don't eat okra."
Then you dumping okra and everything.
I definitely put it in the gumbo. What people mean to say is they don't like slime, and
Mm.
yeah, so people don't know how to make okra. They okra will be slimy. But if you know how to cook okra, then you shouldn't have slimy okra. So you can put it in the oven and cook it that way. The slime actually naturally just cook out of it by baking it, or you can fry it, or should I say, I wouldn't say fry it, but because you don't put oil in it, but you just kind of put it in a skillet and with some butter, maybe a little butter, and just keep flipping it until the slime leaves out of it. Kind of cook it out of it.
Now I did want to try some okra water.
Okra what?
Okra water. Like I saw people would chopping up okra and putting it in their water.
Oh, hmm. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they was talking about how they got like how it's all slimy and to keep it juicy,
Hmm.
like okra water.
Damn. Yeah, they trying everything these days. I know they take a cucumber and make cucumber water.
Cucumber water, like cucumber. I like infused water. I like my water infused. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I love cucumbers, so depends on what. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Come here, Callie. Come on.
so you moved away 5 years. So where is your family and where are you?
I'm in Chicago and my family in Virginia.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you moved on the other side over there.
I'll be right back, but I'm not gonna answer this call.
Okay.
All right.
Here, y'all. So I'm gonna look at this chicken real quick because I didn't time. But if you're looking in here, I'm gonna stir this a little bit, and this is chicken broth, right? You can add. I'm gonna add some spices to it, but I don't have to because I'm gonna add the spices to the actual gumbo, right? But see how that flavor is coming out of that skin. That it don't take long. Okay. Let me see what the oven doing. Let me show y'all that. The chicken, which is browning. Kind of, we just want to sear it a little bit. That way it don't cook all the way up totally. But even if it cooks all the way up, that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on the stove in a few. But I do wanna gotta get this okra out. I hope they put it in the freezer. And I think that's what they said. Yep. God. I'm gonna just do one bag, I guess. I can do two. I may not use the okra. Um, do I need the okra? You do not need the okra, okay? Um, the okra do add a different flavor, okay? Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna save my okra. Now, this is the turkey neck that was in the turkey. And I'm gonna put that in the gumbo. I'm gonna cut it and slice it in there too. And I think these are the gizzards. And I'm gonna put the gizzards, I'm gonna freeze the gizzards. They may be too late because I think it's been out in the refrigerator for a couple of days. I'll check it in a minute. But this turkey neck, I'm gonna put this in with the in the gumbo. So the first thing I'm gonna do is wash it. All right. Okay. Damn, I need a bigger knife. I gotta cut that. Oh, there we go. Ah, I'm gonna put that in the pot. I'm not good at this. Ah, hubby, hubby usually do this part for me. Okay, he got his job just like I got mine, baby. Okay. Ah, uh-oh. Oh, phone died. Okay, I'm gonna have to recharge it. Give me a second. Okay, okay. But y'all saw the turkey neck, right? The turkey neck that came out the actual turkey that hubby fried. Okay, so I like turkey neck, and we have some turkey necks. He went and bought me some turkey necks as well. And so yes, I use turkey necks, chicken. Um, I also use besides the shrimp and crab, which I'm not using, right? And sausage. So this is gonna have turkey necks in it, chicken, and also sausage. Okay. I guess I decided not to put the okra in it. Um, yeah, I officially, I guess I made that decision just now. What I'm gonna do, I'm about to put the chicken inside this pot, and then I'm going to strain out that. I'm not gonna add the stock in um until later. So I'm gonna put that on low. I'm gonna add a few things to that, like my Cajun spices, and we're gonna let this cook down. So what happens is this gonna cook and boil and boil. It's gonna cook down, and everything gonna start cooking down. Chicken gonna start cooking down. So I'm gonna give you like 2 hours of it doing that. And then I'm gonna come in and start babying it, what I call adding the complexities of flavors, right? Like I will put the stock in it. And then that's when I'll start tasting as I go, right? The the last thing I'm gonna put in this will be the sausage. Okay. Well, I thought you died. The last thing I'm gonna put in will be the sausage. Usually, would it be is the seafood will be the last thing, but I'm using your sausage is already cooked, so you don't have to put it in there for hours on hours. You know what I mean? So you can literally put that in an hour before. You put the seafood in like 15 minutes before it's done. Um, but you definitely the sausage don't have to go in that soon. It could, if you don't want to baby it like I'm gonna do. You could throw everything in early, but I wouldn't suggest putting the sausage in so early. Okay, because you can overcook sausage. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to take a closer look at this chicken. Remember, I didn't need the chicken to really be cooked in the oven. I just want to sear it a little bit. Okay. And I didn't want to do it on top of a stove. I'm gonna take a look at it now, though. Just let's see. Yeah. So right now, I'm putting the chicken in the pot, and you could that's flavor just sitting on top of the chicken. You got like I could see it. Okay. Mm, looking good, looking good. Now, you don't have to. I have done my chicken without, like, I've actually cleaned the chicken and put it directly in the pot and just let it cook. But there is a difference. Like, it will cook up. You know what I mean? Like, you would have chicken in the gumbo, but it would be more shredded and little pieces here and there, kind of thing, which is still good, right? But I didn't want to do that this time, so that's why I did it this way. But like I said, there's many ways of making gumbo. You might find people do it differently. As long as they know why they're doing it the way they do it, then they nothing wrong with it. But if you can't claim that you know how to cook something, but you don't know why you do things the way you do it. To be honest, you need to know why you do things the way you do it. So in case you, for some reason, can't do it that way, or you might decide that you don't like certain things a certain way, and then you got to figure out, okay, well, if I don't like my chicken shredded up in my pot, then how do I remedy that? You remedy that by by searing that chicken. Okay, you give it a sear to it. You might not like. You might wonder why you have so much oil that you got to skim off your gumbo. You got to figure out why that is. That's because you left that skin on that chicken, and and that skin had oil in it. So I don't usually have to skin my chicken. And I'm gonna do a roux. Now, see, now this is the thing, right? I showed y'all a couple of ways of doing a roux. There's a quick way, and it's fat-free way, no oil. And then there's the one where you use oil, right? And flour. They both come out good but they do taste subtly different, right? The one where you're using oil, of course, it's gonna taste different than the one where you're not using oil. Okay, so now because I'm not using okra, I think I may use. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna make my roux with the oil because I'm not using okra. But I may get lazy and decide the opposite. Okay. Um, because a roux takes 20 minutes of you constantly being over it, stirring. Okay. You ain't no playing around with your roux, baby. And when you make a gumbo, you don't want no blonde roux. You want a peanut butter darkened roux. So we depending on what type of pot you may be doing it for 30 minutes. I use cast iron, so it should be about 25 minutes of just stirring, constantly stirring. Okay. I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Now I'm about to put this gumbo. Um, so yeah, I took the chicken out, and chicken is in the pot. I know y'all can't see it because my phone died. But trust me, I put all the pieces in there, and I'm about to put it on the stove. So what have we done so far? I just added water, okay? Um, I seared the chicken a little bit in the oven, and then I put it in here. I put my onion, green onion, bell pepper, and celery in here. I did not saute them first. Okay, don't saute them first, please. Um, and that's all I've done so far. Am I right? Yeah. I think I'm trying to think if I want to put the okra in here, y'all. Because I could put the okra in the oven and just bake for like let it bake for an hour, and then just put it in here. Um, I think I might do that since the oven's on anyway. My stock that I'm making from the skin and the bones and all that, that is still simmering. I put it on the simmer. I'll show it to y'all before actually put it in the pot. But the pot is full right now. It's almost to the lip. I'm gonna show y'all that in a second. And but this will cook down. You know, that's what happens, right? It'll cook down. It's gonna get less, and then towards the end, when I make the roux, that's when I will add the other stock in. But remember that the stock that's going to be made from the actual chicken that's in this pot already anyway, right? That's the natural making of the stock. Um, that's why you don't have to add stock. The only reason I did the extra is because I took that skin off and I decided to get the flavor from that skin before I throw that out. You see what I'm saying? Um, so I haven't put any salt or pepper in this pot yet. I'm gonna do all of that when I start adding the flavors, the complexity of the gumbo. I'll do that later. Okay. So I'm gonna push you over here, and I'm gonna put you, which is a heavy pot. Ah, it's heavy. Oh God, heavy. Woo. Okay. Ah, I strained my back. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show it to y'all. Let's see. Oh goodness. I'm not gonna be able to. So I'm gonna share. Boom boom. Share. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna be on here all day, but I probably will come back later when I got some juicy shit to talk about. Okay, I ain't got no juicy shit to talk about. I'm cleaning this kitchen up. Okay, and because when I planned to come down here and do all this, I did not plan to be cleaning the kitchen. I don't usually work like that. Usually, everything is already clean when I come down. That's what I'm used to. But hey, I don't know what that's saying. Okay. what I gotta do? This is the big pot, and as y'all can see, that's broken. The chicken is in there, okay, and you see it's basically to the top, but it will cook down, right? So by the time it get to about here, maybe about here, is when I will I'll come back and show it to y'all maybe. And maybe on my oh yeah, I did put the turkey necks in there, but I didn't wait, let me go grab the other turkey necks. Let me see. I see the gizzards. What's this? Oh yeah. Here we go. Hubby bought turkey necks. And now the turkey necks I was supposed to use some in the gumbo, yes, and I am going to put another one in there. But the turkey necks was supposed to be. Let me stop this, y'all. The turkey necks was supposed to be for the gizzards and the turkey necks was supposed to be for my dressing. Okay. Now the problem about me, I have the gizzards right here, and the turkey necks right there. That I don't have a big main, like the turkey is gone. Hubby fried the turkey, and it's gone. So I don't have anything to make the side dress. You know what I mean? The sides for. Now we do have another turkey, but it's in the freezer. uh, so I think I'm gonna put these gizzards up, and I'll use them next month. Anybody want to make gumbo for Christmas? Y'all just gotta let me know. I'll do it ahead of time and walk y'all through it. And it don't have to be a big pot like my pot. Okay, you could get you a decent pot, which means you'll need less things, and make you a pot of gumbo. Okay. I've never come across anybody who had gumbo and didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's seafood or, you know what I mean? Like even chicken and sausage gumbo. Like I've had people try to play like oh, this is like, nah, I've never really had nobody not like it. In fact, I'm so used to it. So to me, it's just we used to do gumbo any time a year. Living in Delaware, though, is a little different for me. I only do gumbo for holidays. I don't know why, right? Because chicken and sausage gumbo is not expensive. Now, when you start talking about seafood gumbo, up here, that shit is expensive, yo. Okay, it's really expensive. Um, but I could do chicken and sausage anytime. You don't do it in summer months because it will go bad. Um, yeah, you want you want to do it in the cool months. You know. Let me see. I'm gonna keep these seeds. Now I'm gonna throw this away. I end up with so many seeds that it don't make no sense to save them. Maybe. Oh, uh, oh. I'm 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 thinking if I'm gonna put these turkey necks. I like turkey necks in my gumbo. I am gonna put that in there. Well, I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Now let me chop them. Hey, babe, you can come cut these turkey necks just in like quarters or twos. And there were two, there's only three of them here. These are small too compared to the ones I'd be buying from farmers market.
Pretty sure it's called smoke.
What's smoke?
The turkey necks.
What's turkey necks and smoke?
They were? Didn't I say they were smoked?
That's not smoke. Okay. I can look at them and tell you not smoke. It's fresh turkey. I guess you can cut them like maybe in twos, I guess. It's so hard, huh? You need to put that hammer thing in skull. Just that's big. Oh no, I like making turkey necks. You did when they big like that, but they usually be big. What was market? Yeah, I put it in there already. It was hard. Okay. Oh, lordy. I'm gonna let me see. You cut them up, y'all, before I leave. Share that. Uh-oh. But a lot of people come out today. It is. Mm. But I can't feel it. Mm. Next, cut them up. So I'm gonna just kind of just dip them in there. No big deal. Nothing special. Right? Um, I could put salt on them, but I don't think that's gonna do anything because they're gonna ball up, right? So I'm just kind of laying them there. They're already resting. I love turkey necks. I like I like stewed turkey necks, y'all. I take this turkey neck and I make a gravy. And you put that on top of rice. Lord have mercy. I love me some turkey. Okay. And I like them in my gumbo as well. Okay. You add a lot of different things to gumbo. You can add so many things. You can add chicken. You can add sausage. You can add um, Italian sausage, andouille sausage. You can add turkey necks. You could, if you want to add gizzards. Now I don't know anybody who add gizzards to their gumbo, but I've heard of people adding crawfish, which I guess I could see that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about the crawfish. Someone had me make them some gumbo, and I put octopus in it. I ain't never eat no octopus, so I ain't gonna lie. That probably was the only gumbo that I made, but I didn't taste at the very end. Um, it was the weird because they wanted some weird shit. I didn't even know how to handle no goddamn octopus. If I and I told them I was like I don't know how to. I was like I don't know how to handle octopus. I don't even know how to cook it. And this was before the internet. Like the internet was here, but there was no recipes and you know what I mean. It was and so hubby, I asked him, did you know where you get some octopus? He found it, and we just figured that maybe we'll boil it, you know what I mean, and throw it in there. That's what we ended up doing. I made the actual gumbo where the base and everything was good, right? Everything else was in it. I tasted it, and at the very end, um, probably like I cooked. I think I may have cooked the octopus for an hour, maybe less than an hour. So at the last hour, I ended up putting octopus in that. Now I don't know. I don't know how that came out. But I charged them $100 for that pot of gumbo. It was well worth it. Like they had seafood and things, but this was many, many, many years ago. This was like in 90. I think I had both my sons, and I was taking them to get their hair cut because that's where I met these guys at the barbershop where I used to take my kids. And so I think my youngest may have been like 2, 3 years old when I made that pot of gumbo for them guys. And I charged them $100. And like that was when I said $100, that was for the gumbo, you know, all the ingredients and me making it. So it wasn't like I made a lot of money, but I did make that big ass pot of gumbo. Shit, they probably, the honest truth, they could have sold that gumbo and got that $100 plus more. Cause I can sell a bowl of gumbo for like $20. I'd be like, you go gumbo, seafood gumbo. I could sell that. I could sell a bowl of seafood gumbo for like $20. Probably more than that up here with seafood. To be honest, if I price that out right. Now, so let me tell you about the dressing. Okay, so the dressing, I use Italian sausage and beef sausage, and I use turkey necks. So when I do my dressing, I boil the turkey and I peel the meat off the turkey necks, right? Now, it can be necks, but it don't have to be necks. It could be other parts of the turkey. But the neck is generally what I use, right? I boil because the neck usually be in the in the turkey. You see what I'm saying? So I use that neck and end up boiling that. And then I use the gizzards that's usually in that packet as well. Now with the gizzards, you boil them first, y'all. You boil your gizzards first. Then you peel. There's a skin that's on them gizzards. You peel that off. Please peel that shit off. Peel that skin off, y'all. That's tough skin. Some people, I don't think some people know. I don't think people know that. They be wondering why the gizzards so tough, and yeah, because you got a layer of muscle on top. Take that shit off. So you boil them, then you take that off, and then you mince them. You can either chop them up real good, or you can take them and mince them, you know, in a food processor, and then that becomes one of your meat that goes in your dressing. Yeah, make that cornbread, baby, fresh, or you don't even have to use cornbread. You can use that stovetop stuffing mix, not the crumbs, because that's just breadcrumbs. Like you could use those if you don't want to make your own cornbread, or you know, you could use that, and then you moisten that up. When you boil the turkey necks and you boil the gizzards and everything, that's your flavor right there. You don't throw that water away. You're gonna use that, baby. You're gonna use that in that goddamn and make moisten up them goddamn crumbs, okay? Whether it's the crumbs or the cornbread crumbs, whatever one. If you do use cornbread, then your cornbread needs to be dry. You have to, it needs to be old. You don't make the cornbread now, and then when the cornbread is done, put it and make it. Okay, no, you need to make that cornbread in the morning and then wait until the next day and then make your dressing. Or yeah, that's what you got to do, baby. That's what you do. Not be using no fresh ass cornbread that you just made. Okay, it will not come out the same. It will be different. Okay, you need that cornbread to be dry. You need to be at least a day old, or use some breadcrumbs. Okay, get that what that shit called? I mentioned the name before. That stovetop. Use that stovetop stuff. You can use that. Um, don't matter what flavor because you're gonna be adding your own flavor. And then the Italian sausage and that ground beef and all that shit mixed in there. I'm telling you, it's the best cornbread dressing. Oh, and then boom, then add you some shrimp in it. Bam, baby. Put some shrimp in that motherfucker shit right there. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking with your goddamn stuffing, okay? I just gave you a whole mouthful for the best dressing you'll ever make. Okay? If you ever need to see me make it, let me know. Let me know. Okay? But yes, you add you some shrimp. Add you some shrimp, baby. Go get you some shrimp from the Walmart, baby. Okay, go get you some shrimp. Chop them up, put it in there. Everybody gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Oh, and don't fuck around and stuff them in some bell peppers. You could take that same stuffing and put it, cut your bell peppers in half, take the inside of the bell pepper out, and put that stuffing in there, and put that shit in the oven and bake it. Put you some dry breadcrumbs at the top. Oh man. Everybody in your family be talking about you the best cook. They be wanting you to make that shit forever, all the time. Okay. I just gave you a goddamn whole mouthful. Christmas time, y'all gonna be ready. Okay? Y'all gonna be ready. I ain't got no daughters to share my recipes with, so I will have to share it with the world, baby. Share it with the world. And don't be listening to all these fools be talking about add this, add that. You can add whatever you want. Oh, but I may have not mentioned, of course, you're gonna use your Trinity, okay? Whew. I know I didn't mention it, but that's a go-to for everything. Okay? You're gonna have to have your celery, your bell pepper, and your onion. And you can add the green onion too, okay? You're gonna need that. That goes in that dressing. Okay, that's a go-to, baby. We ain't cooking nothing without that, okay? You be lucky if we fried turkey. That's the only thing that's the only thing we don't. Oh damn, I got the gumbo on low. I'm wondering why this shit sitting there just sitting still. Okay, I put it on high. Anyway, listen. I talked about cooking. My throat is getting a little raw because it's been soaked for a couple of weeks. My phone keep going off. I don't know who keep. That's some goddamn Black Friday weekend sales bullshit. But listen, I don't feel like cooking this kitchen. I mean, cleaning this kitchen. I say cooking this kitchen. I don't feel like cleaning this kitchen, but I'm gonna do a little bit. Then I'm gonna go up there and say, hey, I don't feel good. I'm gonna lay down for a minute and I'll be down to get it later. And he gonna say, okay. And I'm gonna say, okay. And then he gonna probably do it. Okay. Now, and then when I come back down to do the rest of the cooking, I'm gonna give it like an hour. I'm gonna give it 2 hours. Then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hook up that hook up my room. I'll be the decided then how I'm gonna make that room. And if I decide to make that room, however I make it, I'm gonna come live, but I'm not gonna be on Zoom. I'm gonna just go live from my phone. So I'm gonna charge my phone up and I'm gonna hurry up and show y'all how to make that room. Okay, just know that's gonna be a stream. Remember, if I'm doing this stuff live, as long as it takes, is how long it takes. Okay. Um, man, I do not like being in a non-straight kitchen. It bothers me. And I just can't do it. I can't do this. It really bothers me. And I'm not even doing cleaning and shit, man. Let me clean this guy. I always say it all the time. And then I never leave. I always end up cleaning the kitchen because I cannot stand it being out of order. It's just out of order. Like things just not where they're supposed to be. That's all. Skillets not where they need to be. Mm. Damn, that ooh, that's bitter. I made a cucumber salad the way my dad make it. Slice the cucumbers up with some tomatoes, lettuce, and add vinegar. Add a little oil to it, salt, pepper. Oh my God, best salad ever. That's what we used to eat as a kid. That used to be our salad. I ain't know nothing about no salad dressing, baby. Vinegar was the way to go. And so I made some, and whew, That vinegar though, I use a different vinegar. I use that apple cider vinegar. My dad used to use regular vinegar, white vinegar, which I do have some of that over there too. I noticed when I use the white vinegar, I do have to add oil to it. But when I use the apple cider vinegar, I don't have to add oil to get that flavor that my dad used to get. Mm, I like cucumbers. Oh man, damn. They were better when I grew them though. They were so sweet. This year I am doing my garden and yeah, the channel about to change a little bit, but we still gonna be good. And I know I don't be live, but I have another channel. Go check out the Creole and Cajun channel and go look at the lives, y'all. They good, they funny. You can go all the way back 5 years ago. They long, just like the long ones we do over here. That shit funny. If you at work and you need something to listen to, everybody else boring, go and listen to them. You know? The reason I want to play some of them because some of that shit I was beefing with certain people who I'm not no longer beefing with, and people would assume that you must try to start up some beef again because you playing it again. Bullshit. Not that I care what people think, but I kind of don't want people thinking I'm being messy and trying to start no shit. You know what I mean? But they accuse me of doing that anyway. As soon as I disagree with somebody, bam, why are you being messy? Girl, I'm not being messy. I just disagree with you. How is it that you could disagree with me and you're not considered messy? But if I disagree with you, I'm messy. I don't understand this shit. Now, you know, when I say I don't understand it, I'm not literally saying I don't understand it. I kind of do understand that they think everybody dumb, you know? They want to sell you some pee, baby. But I ain't buying no pee, okay? Mm-mm. I might look at it. As soon as I look at it, I'm going to tell you straight up, I know it's pee. And I don't want it. I got pee too. I don't sell it to nobody. So I know what pee look like. I know what it smell like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying. You can't sell me. You can't pee on me and tell me it's raining, honey. Mm-mm. 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 Okay, I'm gone. The gumbo is on. It'll be done by what time is it? Oh, it's not even 11 yet. 11. Oh, the gumbo will be definitely done, well marinated, well seasoned and spiced. It'll be all settled by 5, most definitely. Okay. Um, it take only a couple hours to make gumbo. This big pot, and I am kind of. Oh, I said I was gonna put that okra in the oven, didn't I? The oven's still on. Let me put that in. I am gonna do that. It's not even a lot of okra. It's only 12 ounces. To be honest, in that big ass pot, you barely gonna see it, especially by the time I took the slime out. Now I could just put this okra in that pot, but you will be able to see little bits of slime here and there. Um, and I know hubby don't like, he wouldn't like that. So, so I'm not gonna do it that way. Um, I'm gonna put this in the cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna fill it. Oh shit, that's my phone. My phone hit the floor. No. Anyway, um, let me see. I'm gonna get me a little cast iron right here. I'm gonna put it in the cast iron. Do it in the right time. Do it in the right place. Right, and cast iron, baby. Put it in the cast iron. Okay, and I'm gonna put 2 in here. I want me some okra. I want okra. This is gonna be such a little bitty piece of okra. And so I'll be back later. By the time I come back, we'll be putting everything together. I'll be cutting the sausage and what else? I'm gonna put this in the oven. I think I am gonna just use this one. You throw that in there now. Wait, I need to cover that. I'm gonna use the other cast iron to cover it. Put it in the right spot. Do it in the right place. Put it in the cast iron. That bake. What is that? 350. I'm gonna let it bake for about an hour. See if we get that slimy slime out of that burger. Now the truth is, I should have put some salt, pepper on it, but it's frozen, so that's why I didn't do that. Okay. Oh, I gotta clean this damn kitchen. That's the only reason I want to go upstairs, because I cannot take it. So let me tell y'all what I see. I see the pot. I see 2 pans over there. They're brand new pans, that you cook in, but they're not supposed to be over there though. You know what I mean? And so I gotta come and put them up, which I just did. These bell peppers, which should be in the refrigerator, and they're sitting on the counter. So let me put that in the refrigerator. Okay. Oh, I gotta do something with them legs. I forgot. I put them in the refrigerator. I think, what can I do with them legs? I could just throw them in this pot. I could throw them in the chicken in the gumbo pot, but I ain't gonna lie. So what happens with the chicken, right? When the chicken is like that, it ends up sinking to the bottom, and that means that but when we get to the end of the gumbo, that's where most of the meat be. Like the sausage, it floats. The turkey necks, I always dig. Like when I go and make plates, I know to go to the bottom and dig to get meat. But the rest of the family don't seem to know that. So that's why I don't have that many pieces of chicken in there. But I think I got like well, I put 11, 12 pieces. That's a good amount of chicken in there. Um yeah. And like I said, they're gonna end up splitting in half. The bone, the meat may end up shredding. It depends on how long I cook it and how long I decide to let it cook, which does depend on me. Usually I let gumbo cook all night on a simmer, and that's why it usually be shredded like that. But I'm not doing that today. So this is for dinner tonight. Okay. Why is this something ain't right? This I don't know what's going on. This celery seemed like it was frozen, even when I was cutting it. Our refrigerator must be high. It must be real cold now. But the onion was frozen too. That's true. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's a turkey neck. And this the turkey gizzards that came out the turkey. They put that little bag in there, y'all, and give you that. This the heart. I see the heart and the gizzard. And that's good for your it's good for your dressing, okay? They give that to you. Use that. Now I'm gonna throw this away because it's not frozen. And I don't know how long it was in the fridge. I think hubby took it out the turkey. What yesterday was Thanksgiving? Was yesterday Thanksgiving? No, Thursday was Thanksgiving. Today's Saturday. Yeah, so it's been out for a minute. I don't trust it. I'm gonna throw it out. Okay. Have to do something with that chicken. I'm gonna probably cook that chicken later tonight. Okay. Fry it, bake it, stew it, make a red gravy, brown gravy, onion gravy, boil it, bake it, saute it. I'm gonna do something with it. Fried chicken is the best. But fried chicken do not go with no gumbo, okay? So tomorrow though, so I'm gonna cook that chicken tonight for tomorrow's dinner. I'm gonna bake it. I'm gonna barbecue it. That's what I'm gonna do in the oven. Okay. Don't let no chicken, don't let no food go to waste, baby. You got to cook. Okay. Now, if I was the one who was handling everything, then that chicken wouldn't have to be cooked like this. I would have known that was too much chicken, and it wouldn't have been sitting in the refrigerator. I think he had it out thawing, and then I didn't cook it. So that means that's why I gotta cook. That's why I gotta cook. You cannot, you don't play around with chicken. Chicken will kill you. You get food poisoning. That's why y'all shouldn't. You're not supposed to be eating from no goddamn restaurants. Y'all be eating any and everybody. People like I'm going there to eat. I'm going there. I'm gonna be honest. It must be the way I was raised, but we just didn't eat from everybody. And going to a restaurant, you're like you eating from anybody. You know who could be big. If I wanted to do some evil deeds to a whole lot of people, I work at a restaurant. That'd be the perfect place to poison and get people sick as fuck. Motherfuckers be trusting them. I'm like, if you want to be a foodie, you better find somebody you trust in your family or learn how to cook that shit yourself. My God, man. Every time I'll be like, where you want to eat? I'll be like, I don't know none of them motherfuckers. Like, look, I just something to get in the belly. Go to Walmart and get me some shit. We can warm up. It's safer than going to some goddamn restaurant. You don't even get to see the cooks. Did y'all know that? Y'all don't even see the cook. We be trusting them with our lives. I need to see the cook. I'm like, if you go into a very expensive restaurant, they introduce you to the cook. Did y'all know that? If you want to know who the cook is, it sure will. Like, you need to see the cook. But what does it matter if you see them? That don't mean shit. I done been to places and asked them people how they cook the gumbo. They like that time when they cooked that goddamn grits. It was for my birthday, like 3 years ago. We found a place that make grits, y'all. What's that place called? Not Waffle House. It might be Waffle House. Hubby found out that they make grits because it's hard to find grits up here, up north. And for my birthday that morning, we went there and they put that shit in front of me. I was so excited too. I was so but man, down south you could get grits and eggs and sausage. You know what I mean? And shit. That shit be good. You go almost any restaurant down south and get that shit. Up here, and ain't nobody making no grits. And so when I found out they made grits, boy, I went there and I was excited. And she put that shit in front of me. Oh my God. First of all, let me say that these grits were gray in color. And second of all, they were lumpy as fuck. Like grits, when they hot, they creamy. Oh, they so creamy. You put a little butter on them. Oh my God, a little salt, baby. You can mix it with your eggs. I was ready to eat it. Oh, I was so excited. And she put that plate in front of me, and I looked at that fucking plate, and I frowned. A frown came upon my face. My eyes was sad. You could tell by the winkle and the twinkle in my nose that I was disgusted. And I would just looked at her and I was like, who cooked this? And she was like, I did. And I said, well, how did you cook this? And she didn't know. I said, well, ma'am, what you put in this? These grits are gray. Fucking gray. I still don't know what the fuck. How you turn something white gray? The fuck you added to it? I think it had, she admitted, and I'm talking about admitted after a while. Like I wasn't giving up. I was like, look, if you made these grits, then bitch, you fucked them up. So go and make me some grits, bitch. I was like, I came here for grits and I want some motherfucking grits. So get your ass in there and make them the right way this time. But then she had to admit, well, we don't actually make the grits here. They come like, I was like, what? So my meal was free, hubby meal was free. Bitch, you ain't give me no meal for free, hoe. I ain't getting no meal. What the fuck? Talking about it'll be on us. Girl, what you mean this shit ain't on us? The only way this shit'll be on you is if you make me some shit that I can eat. That's free. Other than that, you ain't giving me shit. And then his shit's free. I wouldn't have ate that shit if I would have been him after the bullshit these motherfuckers have told me, giving me some gray ass goddamn. Grits is white, pure white. Motherfuckers, look at dumbass motherfuckers putting chicken broth in their grits. I don't know where they do that shit, and I don't know what y'all trying to create. But y'all be just destroying good shit. Y'all gonna have to rename y'all shit, because y'all can't be calling this no fucking Southern grits with no goddamn chicken broth in no motherfucking grits. Everything shouldn't be tasting like chicken. What the fuck? Then it don't even be no chicken broth, y'all. Y'all don't even be knowing y'all don't even have no chicken broth. They put chicken broth on it, so you assume it's chicken broth. That shit you got is water with a bouillon cube in it. Now you gotta ask yourself, what is the fuck is a bouillon cube? Because if you were smart and you had a palate, right? If you was a cook like you claim, you would know exactly what that shit is. Okay? Soy sauce. The motherfuckers be naming anything, and people be believing it. I be like, Lord have mercy. I used to believe it too. Until I started, I don't know what happened, but maybe about 10 years ago, my taste buds changed. Shit don't taste the same no more. I can literally taste some shit. Maybe it's because I'm paying more attention to it. I'm not sure. Okay? But take one of them bouillon cubes. Shit be talking about chicken flavor. This shit don't taste nothing like no chicken. Where you think they getting all this chicken flavor from? Just like they tell us some shit is grape flavored when it don't taste nothing like grape. It's just the color grape because they made it purple. Yeah. Giving out too much information. I'm gone, y'all. I'm getting pissed off because of the motherfucking grits. Okay. I went there for grits. And she gave me some great shit. And I'm gonna be honest, when I think about that shit, it's like it could have been mold. Like mold, and they stirred them up and put that shit in front of me. Cause what the fuck could have been It was like gray, like mold gray. Like it was like specks. It wasn't specks like pepper neither. Because you don't, first of all, you don't put no fucking black pepper in no fucking grits. You use white pepper. But okay, if I make them at my home, I could put black pepper in them. Still, then they still not gonna be big, no big ass specks like as if it was some motherfucking mildew or some shit, you know, mold or some shit. Man, she put them grits in front of me, baby. I asked her, what the fuck was this? I didn't even say what the F was this. I was like, what is this? Grits? Girl. Like, why do they make these type of grits up north? I know they don't make these grits like this down south. Now, I never seen no grits up here. I guess that's was a little curious until I just couldn't. I was so sad. I was so sad. I'm still sad today. That shit happened 5 years ago, maybe even longer than that, to be honest. I'm so sad. Oh man, I still ain't getting no goddamn grits. Not from there anyway. The only time I get grits is if I make them myself. Okay, and stop making fucking grits with chicken broth. You use water or milk. Please stop. Stop, y'all doing too fucking much. You ain't got no creamy grits because your ass to put some chicken broth. Some fake ass chicken broth at that. Just adding sodium to the grits. The most purest thing you can have is a grain of grits. And your ass go and fuck them up with some goddamn. I saw somebody do that shit on TikTok. Not TikTok. I don't look at TikTok. Instagram. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, young people? Y'all fucking up everything. Just everything. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm thinking about making me some grits. Anyway,